Hello. Jessica Coulter here, CEO and founder of Ace Cookie Tutoring. Today we are continuing about the last quarter. So moms and dads that are watching, I want to know, how did the third quarter in your kiddos? Did you guys get to go on spring break really happy because we had awesome grades and everything was hunky-dory with school? Or are we worried about fourth quarter? I want to know. Let me know, because the message I want to give your teens today in this video is that it's not over until it's over. Okay, so let's talk about that. Before I do, I want you to know I have an awesome Facebook group, and there's a link in the description. If you're not already a member, click it, check it out. So how do I know that the fourth quarter can make it for the third quarter? How do I know that it's not really over till it's over when it comes to school and comes to grades and all of that good stuff? Well, I gotta tell you, as a tutor, I have worked with a lot of students. And I gotta tell you, the students I work with kind of fall into two buckets. We've got the students that are doing really, really well, and they just want to be doing even better. And then the other bucket is a student that isn't excelling, isn't succeeding like parents want them to, not as well as the kids want to. Okay, because I do have both types of students I work with. Moms that come to me and are like, hey, help my child. And I also have moms that come to me and say, hey, my child is saying he's struggling, he wants help. So do know I help with both, but more often than not, students struggle. That's why they reach out for a tutor. And I can tell you too that unfortunately, lots of moms, lots of students wait until the last minute to ask for help. And unfortunately, that means some learning is going to be lost. I mean, we're in the fourth quarter. So like I mentioned the other day, we've got plenty of time to do better things, to do awesome things, to try new things. But as we get closer and closer to school year, we're running out of time. And you might think, oh no, we're already halfway through the semester. This semester is already ruined. Well, I can tell you it is not, okay? The cool thing about quarters is that quarter grades don't truly matter. Like, they're not going to be on your high schooler's transcript. They're not going to be on your college student's transcript. I can tell you that depending on schools, like we talked about in another video, sometimes semester grades get averaged together for a year-long course grade. That's not very typical in my experience. What's more typical is you get a grade for semester 1, you get a grade for semester 2. Now, at the college level, depending on exactly what level your child's at, school policies, sometimes there's not a whole lot of grades. Sometimes it's a final, which is semester 1 and 2, but second quarter of both semesters, and then a midterm, which is usually right between the two quarters each semester, and maybe one or two other things. For parent high school, your lower level classes, it's not at all uncommon for you to have 1,000, maybe even 2,000, maybe even more points available to you. But yet, once you get to your upper level classes, like I had a class where we had 500 points total. Like, that is it. I don't even know if it was that many. But you think that sounds, yeah, that's fine. That's a lot. Compared to 3,000, that is nothing. And so you pretty much have to make each and every point count. So definitely bigger deal. College level, and there's less points. And maybe if there's a high school class out there, moms and dads that are watching, students that are watching, you want to let me know if you've experienced that, not in the college level, let me know. But my point here, guys, the reason it's not over till it's over, and the reason we can make awesome use of fourth quarter when it comes to grades, when it comes to making up some learning that we might not have gotten last quarter, is the fact that there are still so many points to earn. There are so many more tests coming up. There's so many more units to learn from. There's so much stuff to do. Okay, I want to give you some strategies on what to do if this quarter this one we just finished didn't go so great. So stick with me for that. Before I do, I want you to know we're live on Facebook, we're live on YouTube right now. Make sure to subscribe on my YouTube channel. Make sure to follow my Ace Cookie Tutoring business page, because these videos are so much better when they are live and we get to interact and I get to learn from you in real time. So here we go, guys. You want some strategies. So strategy number 1 I have for you is, if your child is struggling, if that last quarter didn't go like you wanted, like he wanted, she wanted, do know you've got to make that choice to make this quarter better. Okay, that means some things have got to change. And if that's something you want some help with, join my group, contact me, let's schedule a call and figure out what exactly I can do to help. What are some specific personalized strategies that you need? But do know the first step is to decide something needs to change. The next strategy is knowing what the policies, no going back and changing those grades, but and again, I don't love this. This is part of the whole accountability thing, the whole time management thing, why so many kids don't have the skills they need to have, is that there are late work policies. There are test retake policies. So that is something I would check with your students' teachers, have your student figure out, look at the syllabus, see what really is possible. Because if your child can redo an assignment that he never did, or maybe take a test more seriously the second time around than he did the first time, then that is something your child needs to do pronto so it can get the semester grade up and see, okay, with the new material, what do I really need to get whatever grade it is we're going for this class? What do I need to do to learn more, to be better at this class, to get more out of it than I have so far? So those are two strategies I want to give you today about the last 9 weeks of school. And again, if you're looking for some more help with time management, if things didn't go well last quarter, there are lots of different reasons, but one of the main ones I hear a lot as a substitute teacher, as a tutor, and what parents have told me is that time management is a huge problem. So I'll be sharing some tips, some strategies in my Facebook group called Teaching Teens to Love Learning. So if you're not already a member, check it out by clicking the link in the description, answer a couple of questions, and it'll be in. So I'd love to have you in the group so you can grab in your team. So have an awesome day. I will see you in the group soon.